This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, the Dairy Barn, and Sarah Smith for House. And also we had in there the Grinnell Tiger Booster Club. Chris?
All right, Dan, glad to be with you on a very pleasant Monday night. Boy, what a difference a week makes.
Oh,
we were here last Tuesday for the girls against Newton, and it was about as opposite you can get. Cloudy, windy, cold, and then it rained. And today, sunny, beautiful, not much wind, absolutely gorgeous day to play any sport, let alone soccer. So looking forward to a great match between the Tiger boys soccer team and head coach Parker Custer and the South Tama Trojans coached by Jeff Niederman. South Tama comes in 0-2, having lost to Williamsburg and also to Solon. Grinnell Tigers are 0-1 on the young season, having lost to Newton back on April 5th. We're having the starting lineups here, and then we'll have the national anthem. And then we will have soccer for you here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. And let's go ahead and pause for a break while we get the starting lineups here going, and then the national anthem. And we tell you, you're listening to Grinnell Tiger Boys Soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
All right, back here at TT Cranny Field, getting ready for boys soccer. This game was really scheduled to be played last Thursday, but Mother Nature said, no, not tonight, so they postponed it to tonight. And good call, good postponement, because as I said, the weather is absolutely beautiful. You see the sun shining right in here. Everybody's in short sleeves, about 61 or 2 when I came in today, Dan, and again, for any sport, let alone soccer, whatever, absolutely ideal conditions tonight. So looking forward to some good action. Looks like South Tama is going to get the ball first. Tigers break their huddle. South Tama does the same. And here we go. In goal tonight for the Tigers is Jack Dalby Albright, a senior. For the Trojans, Jordan Bly, also a senior. 00 at goalkeeper. He of the bright neon top. Again, you must have a top on to differentiate yourself from the other players on the field. And South Tama set to play it in. Number 12, Eddie Garcia. Junior forward, midfielder, ready to start and play. Once the official gives the go-ahead. And here we go. South Tama plays the ball in. Grinnell defenders approach South Tama. Over now to Balderus. Balderus back to Hushank. Hushank back now to Garcia Martinez. Trying to pass the ball ahead. Does South Tama intercepted by the Tigers. Intercepted by Anthony Torres now. Torres working around over to Kieran Jones. Jones loses it to Balderus. Now South Tama control. And Garcia Martinez clears it way down to the other end. Chased down by the Tigers. That's Braden Graff chasing it down. He boots it up. South Tama right there, though. Tries for a header, misses it. Ball goes off South Tama, and they try to clear it up in advance. Knocked down by the Tiger defender. And ball is loose and controlled. Just keeping it in bounds is South Tama. Nice footwork there by the Trojans. Getting the ball back out to midfield. Now they try to center it across the field. Guillermo Garcia Martinez in chase, being hounded by Grinnell Tiger. That's number 4, Kieran Jones. Kind of locked up there a little bit. Ball gets cleared away. A push down that time, a foul on South Tama. Looked like a little bit of a clear out there in basketball, Dan. He tried to he had the arm up, then he kind of extended it a little bit, and like in basketball, if you keep it by your side, you're probably going to be okay. But once you extend it, they're going to call you for it, and that's what happened there.
No, in basketball, they're starting to let that go more and more, too.
That's true. Tigers play it in. Nice deep ball by Jack Hoops. Nice play by the goalie. In there for the Tigers, Rory Brownell had a shot at it. But Jordan Bly snatches it out of the air, and he boots it way high in the air. Oh, two Tigers collide, trying for a header. Ball gets past him, chased down by Parmley. Now he kicks it down to the corner, being chased down by Graff, and Graff just boots it out of bounds. South Tama will play it in. Just underway here at TT Crandall Field. About 38 minutes left to go in the first half. Two 40-minute halves with a 10-minute halftime in high school soccer. Glad to have you with us on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on this beautiful, beautiful, I can't say it enough, Monday night. South Tama trying to control, getting a shot on goal. Punched out of there by the Tigers. Brody Pettig kicks it away. Still in the Tiger end. South Tama with control. Crushake gets it over now to Papakey. Now back. Papakey has to go chase it down. And he just boots it back to the goalie, giving chase. And now Jordan Bly boots it out of there. Over now to Guillermo Garcia Martinez. He loses the ball, picked up by the Tigers. Now they try to advance. And what do we have? A foul called by the official, trailing the play. Didn't see what happened there, but he did point towards Grinnell, so Grinnell will get a kick in at the spot of the foul. So a foul on South Tama. Tigers will play it in. That's Jack Hoops kicking the ball in for the Tigers. He gets it up with some spin on it. Oh, had a shot at it. Tigers right in the center there. Boots it in. Nice save by South Tama. Wow. The ball got away from the Tama defender. They couldn't locate it. Tigers had a great shot, and that was Kieran Jones had a shot right on goal, but scooped up by the Trojan goalkeeper, Jordan Bly, for a nice save. South Tama booted out of there. Now Tigers trying to steal it. Three Trojans around the ball. Tigers do poke it loose. Get it over now here on the near side. Stayed out of bounds, and let's see. Somebody goes down, and what do we have? They say play on. South Tama ball. Guillermo Martinez throws it in. Trying to get it in to Lance Davenport. It's off his head. Back to Guillermo Martinez. Now Tigers trying to clear it up and out of the zone. South Tama will have the throw in. Guillermo Martinez throwing it down, trying to, he's got on a breakaway here from South Tama, but quickly slicing in for the Tigers. Brody Pettig showing great speed, catching up to the Tama offensive player. That was number 3, Lance Davenport, had a clear shot out to the goal. But Brody Pettig chased it down, boots it out, and South Tama plays it in. Now they throw it into the center. It's up in the air, headed down by the Tigers, now booted up in the air by the Tigers. And there's big scrum there in front and a bunch of Tigers around, only a couple of South Tama shirts, and Tigers get ready to clear. Tigers trying to clear. Jack Hoops now trying to clear it and get it up ahead. Good footwork. Oh, he gets taken down. Oh, no, they say play on. The referee says get up. So here we're still playing. Tigers get control back. Kieran Jones with the ball over now to Martinez, or Garcia Martinez rather. And now he's feeding up to Alan Martinez. Tigers intercepted again, though. Kieran Jones with the ball. Now in a battle. Kendall Balderas punches it ahead, but Tigers boot it right back, and Balderas knocks it down, tries to get control. Arms extended. Gets knocked out of bounds. No play. What do we have? The official blew the whistle. Called a foul on Grinnell, looks like.
Yeah, number 2 went down as he went out. So couldn't really tell if he was helped out of bounds or fell out of bounds.
Well, they did call a foul on Grinnell, so South Tama is going to get a kick in. Here it comes with some spin on it. And our goalkeeper, Jack Dalby Albright, just watches go out of bounds. Tigers will kick it out with a goal kick. Late whistle on that one, but probably the correct call. Looked like he was shoved down, or as you say, had some help. So maybe a bit of acting too, who knows. But anyway, he did get, the Tiger defender did extend the arm. And again, as you said, if you extend, that's generally going to be called. All right, Dalby Albright boots it out of there. Controlled by South Tama. Punch back in. Now Tama has some numbers here. Zooming in is Kendall Balderas. He tries a shot on goal, but it goes over everything. Up and over, out of bounds, and Tigers will play it in. 33.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama on high school boys soccer on your Tiger Sports live stream network. Chris Juni with you tonight alongside Dan Walker. Glad to have you along. And Dalby Albright boots it out to near midfield. Ooh, kind of a header. A doink, as they would say. But Tigers try to maintain control, and it gets knocked out of bounds, and they're saying Grinnell ball. All right, off of South Tama. Quickly throwing it in is Rory Brownell. Now over, and Tigers trying to play it. They do save it, but Brownell knocks it down. Now Brownell trying to get out to the middle, and back over now to Hoops. Hoops trying to maneuver around, goes through the legs, but couldn't get enough on it, and it's kicked out by the South Tama player. The goalie's like, I was going to catch that and boot it out. Now the Tigers get a throw in from their near side towards the goal. And it's Jack Hoops getting ready to throw it in. And here we go. Big toss towards the middle, trying to head it up, and the goalkeeper uses his height advantage. Jordan Bly jumps up, grabs it, bobbled it, but hung on to it. Completed the process of the catch, as they say in the NFL. So South Tama will kick it on out of here. Boot out to midfield by Bly. Tigers chasing it down. Brody Pettig trying to chase it down, battling Jose Ochoa, and Tigers maintain control. Now the Tigers start the attack. Over now to Hoops. Hoops in the middle of the field. Tries to lead it out on the far side, trying to get it down there to number 11, Braden Graff. A little too far, scooped up by the goalie, Jordan Bly, and he will boot it back to midfield. Right in the center of the field, about right at the 50-yard line. Knocked down by the Tigers, controlled by Taylor, with it taken back by the Tigers. There goes Hoops again, trying to get a pass through to Rory Brownell, but that was knocked away. Nice defense by the South Tama Trojan defender there. I believe that was number 15, Jesus Cervantes, knocking that one away. Now Tigers have it in their end, and it's kicked out of bounds, and let's see. They point towards South Tama ball. .31 minutes left to go here, first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. Again, they play two 40-minute halves in high school soccer, and in theory, if there's no stoppages of play for injury or anything, well, they don't really stop the clock ever unless there's a timeout called. Oh, they called a foul on that. Let's see. Oh, they called a foul on South Tama. All right. One official pointed towards the Grinnell goal. The official pointed to the South Tama goal. But the foul is against South Tama, so Tigers will kick it in. Here comes Hoops now trying to center down to Brownell. Brownell gets a foot on it, or rather check that. That's Kieran Jones. Couldn't get enough velocity. I'll try to redirect it. But again, Jordan Bly right there for the Trojans. Tigers have had 4 shots on goal and 4 saves thus far by Jordan Bly, the Trojan goalkeeper. Boot goes out of bounds. Tigers will play it in. Quickly trying to get it in is Anthony Torres. He gets over to Pettig. Oh, it's knocked away. Now circling back is Braden Graff. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's South Tama that plays it in. Plays it in. I really can't talk, folks. I really can't. I usually do a better job than what I'm doing tonight. We'll get it worked out. Shot down on goal, taken by Jack Dalby Albright, and he will boot it away. Out just past midfield, trying to be headed by South Tama on the missed header with Cervantes. He kind of hits a little bit of a kick. Over now to the Tigers. Oh, trying to advance. Nice play that time by Guillermo Garcia Martinez. Tries to get a pass downfield to his teammate, Jose Ochoa, streaking downfield, but just a little too far. Tigers intercept. And now South Tama regains control. Trying to get the ball back in the middle once again. Tigers knock it away. Now Tigers have control. That's Jack Hoops with it. Over now to Brownell. Brownell trying to go out. Now they start their attack. The Tigers do. Jeff Seek now looks like he's kicks the ball down. Trying to get it to Brownell. Intercepted, though, knocked away by Cervantes of South Tama. There's Hoops now, battling the South Tama Trojan defender. That's Kendall Balderas. Guillermo Garcia Martinez tries to knock it down, gets a pass, again knocked down by the Tigers, and Hoops gets around almost. He does get it out. Over now to Jones. Jones tries to get it over. Now Tigers have something going here. Brownell on the attack, but knocked away by Number 25 is South Tama.
It kind of looked like Rory had some open field there. I thought he was going to make the stride right down the middle.
If that number 25, and I apologize, I'll get his name here in a moment. We don't have him on our roster. If he doesn't knock that away, Tigers would have 3-on-none going into score. But as it is, great defensive play by the Trojan defender, and Tigers play it in. That might be Rudy Papaki, number 25. So I want to go with that. And it goes out, let's see. Okay, they initially thought there would be a corner kick, but they ruled it went off Grinnell, so South Tama plays it in from the goal. Goal kick. Low line drive, knocked down by the Tigers in their end. Trying to keep it in their end. And South Tama, Ethan Cruikshank now gets it up ahead. Knocked down and pushed back by the Tigers. Over now to Hoops. Hoops working around in the middle of the field, trying to get it ahead. Now back to Hoops as defenders close in on him. Now Hoops trying to get a pass down court, or downfield rather, and knocked away. A little too far once again, knocked away by the South Tama goalkeeper, Jordan Bly, who's been real busy in the first part of this contest. Now there's a long ball down. You got a breakout by South Tama. Oh,
it's kind of dangerous coming up out of that goal area, leaving it unprotected, but
it worked out off Dalby Albright. South Tama plays it in. They quickly throw it in now. Kendall Baldrus now tries to get it over to Eddie Garcia. Garcia tries to center it. Goes off. Oh, they said off of nobody. All right, Tigers will, I believe, throw it in or kick it in from the end zone, from the goal line. All right. Looked like it might have touched somebody, but the official has a better view than I did, so no touch. And Tigers kick it in. Dalby Albright boots it out to midfield. Headed nicely done by the Tigers there. Gets it out ahead. Tigers chasing it down, trying to get it there. Ooh, just again by inches. Alan Martinez just beats out the Tiger offensive player for the ball by just a matter of about a foot. And now the Trojans try to center it. Grinnell kicks it over to the side, trying to maintain control, and they just kick it out. South Tama will throw it in. South Tama set to throw it in here. Ooh, wide open there for just a moment. Number 3, that's Lance Davenport. He tries to get it back, but knocked down by the Tigers. Stolen away by Garcia Martinez, who's been busy himself this afternoon. Now back to the center to Papaki. Papaki looking it over, being hounded by the Tigers' Oswaldo Gomez. Now South Tama on the advance. Gets it down to Baldrus. Baldrus trying to get around. Get a shot to get it to the center. Now Baldrus gets it over. A shot on goal. Taken by Davenport. Knocked away by the Tigers. Still in the South Tama. Tigers go to clear. Gets it out almost to midfield. Garcia Martinez now having a bit of trouble there. Goes off Grinnell out of bounds. And South Tama plays it in. 25.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. South Tama, nifty move that time by Davenport to get it around the Tiger defenders, but in comes Pettig, says not quite yet. He clears it for the Tigers. Now South Tama working around the defenders, a nifty bit of footwork there. Ball jumped up and hit, looked like it hit a Tiger in the hand, but no call, no stoppage. Fans below us wanted a handball, but South Tama plays it in. Tiger defense been pretty solid. Tigers have had 5 shots on goal, 5 saves by Jordan Bly, and just 1 shot on goal for the Trojans, and Jack Dalby Albright made that save. So Tiger defense doing the job, at least early on here in this contest. Now centering pass down the field, knocked down by the Tigers, and Jack Hoops struggling with Garcia. Garcia kind of wins the battle. A little bit of a arm tossing there. Centering ball, tries to head it in, and knocked down by the Tigers. Couldn't tell if that was going to go in or not, but it was a nice header attempt by Baldrus. And knocked away by a Tiger defender there. And South Tama plays it in. Now the ball. Again fought for. It's been down on the Trojans' end. The Trojans having a long time down in their offensive end. Tigers can't get the ball cleared. Back out now to near midfield. Here's Garcia Martinez. getting it down. Brownell swooping in, trying to take control, battling a Trojan defender for it. Goes out of bounds, off of Brownell. South Tama plays it in. He was battling Lance Davenport there. Davenport throws it in, gets over to Garcia Martinez. Martinez shot knocked away by the Tigers. Now a shot on goal, kicked away by Pedig. Still, South Tama maintains control. And a pass to the wing to try to reset. Almost goes out of bounds. Tracked down by South Tama. And he just boots it out of bounds, and Grinnell will throw it in. Tigers throw the ball in now. Brownell tries to clear it. Can't quite get it done. Knocked down by the South Tama defense. And Pedig heads it up in the air. Controlled by South Tama, but right to Grinnell. Brody Pedig trying to get it clear there, and the ball's kicked down deep to goalie Jack Dalby Albright, and he will put it in play for the Tigers. Boot by Dalby Albright. About a 60-yard punt there, and Tigers have finally got it out of their end. Now the pass over to the right side, and a shot attempt that time by Kieran Jones, knocked away by the Papaki, playing defense back there. And they had a give and go. And here comes Davenport streaking down the sideline, kicked out though by Jack Hoops. Davenport throws it in quickly, gets it over to Balderas. Balderas working the ball now, and Hoops blocks it again, gets knocked down. They quickly throw it in, trying to hit now down to Davenport. A little too far. Davenport couldn't get to it, and Tigers goes past the end. Tigers will play it in. 21 minutes and 21 and a half minutes left to go here first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Happy, very proud to bring some games to you this year. Both the girls and boys soccer teams. Ball batted up in the air now, controlled by the Tigers. There goes Hoops now on the attack. Trying to work around the defender, gets past one defender. Now he tries to get a pass down. Again, just a little too much. And Bly coming way out of his goal to get it. Knocks it down again and plays it in. Just boot to midfield. Thought we might have had an injury there. Looks like Hoops maybe pulled somebody. He gets up. Okay, just mistimed it. Now it's cleared out by the Tigers. Now Hoops has it. Over now to Jones. Jones back to Hoops. Hoops bringing it downfield here. Gets past the defender. Hoops with a nifty move out to the center of the field. Here he comes. A long shot on goal. Scooped up by Jordan Bly. Another shot on goal. Another save for the Trojan goalkeeper. Bly boots it up. Heading towards the out of bounds. And let's see. That went off a Tiger. Out of bounds. And South Tama will play it in. Davenport quickly tries to get it in to Balderas. Again, defended away that nicely that time by Anthony Torres. Balderas throws it in. Tries to get it down to Garcia. Now to the center, kicked away by the Tigers. And we got a bit of a run out here. If Papaki boots it up in the air. Kieran Jones now gets it, but he gets knocked down. And Garcia Martinez now has it. Here comes Jones, and he couldn't keep it in. Oh, and looks like he hurt a knee. He gets up, he's grabbing his knee.
Rolled it right over top of that ball
Yep.
when he's trying to spin it back in.
Yep. So they do stop play here for a moment. Referee checks on him, and we play on. Now, when I say stop play, they don't stop the clock like in other sports in soccer, unless there's a timeout. So the clock will keep rolling. Now they try to center pass, and a header goes the opposite way down. Brody Pedig chasing it down. Just going to go ahead and try to get control of it, get it around. Goes off of Pedig out of bounds. South Tama will play it in. They quickly get it in. And Grinnell is right there on the header. Or rather, kicks it out of bounds. South Tama plays it in. 19 minutes left to go here, first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. Centering pass, headed out of there by South Tama, but the wrong way. Papaki tried to get it back out to center as the Trojans will reset. Now, a ball up in the air. He had somebody free there. Balderas was free in front of the goal, but just over his head. and goes off of him out of bounds. Or rather, check that. That was Torres that booted out of bounds. South Tama plays it in again. Header by the Tigers that time. Here comes Jones trying to get it down. He missed it. South Tama right there. Balderus trying to get it in. Knocked away by Torres. Torres just kicks it up and out of bounds. South Tama throws it in. Davenport throws it in. Back now to Garcia Martinez. Garcia Martinez now trying to get a centering over to South Tama. Ball knocked down and dived on by Jack Dalby Albright. And what do we have? Let's see. I'm not sure.
He wants to have a conversation with the coach.
Yep, looks like he's going to talk to the South Tama coach here. So in this case, since the referee stopped the clock, he blew the whistle, told him to stop the clock, so we are in a stoppage of play.
We're going back.
Okay. Quick conversation. I'm guessing you may have been some language or some grumbling amongst the sideline. I don't know, but that's probably why I guess that's why they would stop it. Don't know what it was, but.
You know, they have been getting a little aggressive, more so than the normal. So it was kind of in that little group over there. So
Tigers play it in, and here we go. Booted out. Nice. Headed back nicely. But to Martinez. Bly runs out and snags it. Gets rolled over by Kieran Jones. Nothing intentional, just Jones. He had a play on it, but Bly dove for it. Now, Tigers get free, working towards the center, trying to get a shot on. Fancy footwork again, trying to get a boot on. There's a shot. Ooh, deflected at the last second. That was Timo Mobley Benoit. Looked like number 3 for the Tigers there. Or correction, number 5, that was Rory Brownell. And he had a shot on Kieran. He gave a shot to Kieran Jones, and it goes off a South Tama defender out of bounds. So Tigers get a corner kick here. And Tigers trying to get themselves set. Coach Parker Custer yelling instructions, telling his players to get set. And here we go. Ball's up in the air and snagged by the goalkeeper, Jordan Bly. Again, has a decent-sized height advantage over most of the Tiger offensive players.
Which I believe that Jordan is going to go play baseball at Simpson next year. So kind of a multi-sport athlete.
Yep. Tigers trying to take control. Nolan McFarland in there for the Tigers. Kicks it away. Out of bounds. South Tama ball. They will throw it in. 16.5 minutes left to go here. First half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network on YouTube. Tigers trying to get control. There goes Hoops. Now back to Brownell. Brownell back to Jack Hoops. Hoops trying to work his way past the defenders, but gets it poked away by the Tama defender, who then overruns it. Papakey goes out of bounds, and let's see. They are pointing towards Grinnell. Oh, they've blown the whistle now. What happened? We have a substitute. Okay. So out of the game comes Kieran Jones in for the Tigers. Number 17, Will Dalby Albright. Midfielder defender, sophomore for the Tigers, and Coach Parker Custer. Now Grinnell gets to throw it in after the substitution. Long throw in now. Coming down and tries to get it past the goalie. Ball up in the air. Goalie gets knocked down. Over now to the Tigers. Empty net. Can the Tigers take advantage? No, headed out of there by South Tama. Nicely done. Tigers still trying to maintain control. And Tigers still do have it, but now the goalie's back in his net. Pass centered away that time by Lance Davenport. Lance gives it over to Garcia Martinez, and now we have another whistle. Oh, we have, substitution. Looks like Rory Brownell is coming off, limping a little bit of hitch.
I think he has a little bloody nose.
Ah. Oh, yeah, he does. All right. Yep. So that has to be attended to. So we have a substitute. Now Parker Custer getting his troops lined up and Garcia Martinez set to throw it in once he gets ready to play. There it is. And South Tama now throws it in. Down to Garcia over his head. Ooh, a swing and a miss by a Tiger defender that time. Goes out of bounds. That was off. Looked like it was off South Tama. That's what the official said. So the Tigers throw it in. Quickly they get the ball in. Back over now to the Tigers. That's Julio Parmley wrestling for it. Now Dalby Albright gets it back out to the center. Intercepted by the Trojans. Ethan Cruikshank. Cruikshank over now to Jose Ochoa. Ochoa now down to Garcia Martinez. Tries to center it. Gets it down there. And Brody Pedig kicks it down to his goalie, Jack Dalby Albright, who boots it out towards midfield. Tigers are playing it, controlled by the Trojans. Cruikshank now has the ball, sends it over now, tries to get it over to Davenport, nicely intercepted by, that time it was Torres. Great defense by Torres so far. Ball goes off South Tama out of bounds. Tigers throw it in. Torres quickly in now, gets it to Hoops. Hoops has control, maneuvering through the defense, now trying to get upfield with it. Being pestered, we'll say, bothered by the South Tama defender. Kicks it long, but Jordan Bly boots it back towards the center of the field, controlled by the Trojans. Over now to Cruikshank. Cruikshank trying to get it, intercepted by Hoops. He stops, gets around him, over now to Jeff Seek. Seek tries to get it down court, downfield rather, and cleared out of there by the Trojan defense. Papakey back there on defense for the Trojans. Here comes Hoops in to take control. Steps around the South Tama defender. And Lance has the ball. Davenport has the ball. Now send it back to Davenport. Here he goes. Ooh. Little contact there. No, they play on. And centering kick that time by Garcia off of a Tiger, Julio Parmley. Took one for the team right off the chest. South Tama throws it in quickly now. Back to Garcia Martinez. And his kick on goal goes wide. Dalby Albright watches it go wide. And Tigers will play it in. 12:35 left to go here first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. On an absolutely gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, can't say it enough, Monday evening. South Tama now with the ball again to the Tigers' end. About the first 3 or 4 minutes of this match, the ball was consistently down in the South Tama end. Now about probably the last 20 minutes, it's been pretty much down here in the Tiger end. So South Tama has made an adjustment or something. They are keeping the ball down here. Tigers cannot get it clear. Now a centering pass down the middle. And Dalby Albright outraces Lance Davenport, who appears to be their main goal striker. They're really trying to set him up. Dalby Albright wins that race. He boots it out towards midfield. Knocked down by the Trojans. Garcia Martinez gets around the Tiger defender. That's Billy Lapato in there. And South Tama trying to take advantage of it. Here comes the Tigers. I will say this, South Tama, and we call it have a handball, looks like. Thought it hit. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up the rule on that. He kicked it up and it just went off his upper arm, but I think whether it's intentional or not, I believe they call it a handball.
He was spinning around. I think it, like I said, is all inadvertent, but
Garcia Martinez tries a shot from about the 40-yard line in and scooped up by Jack Dalby Albright. Now Garcia Martinez again working it over to Cruikshank. Cruikshank on the far side to his teammate. Now back to Cruikshank in the middle. He gets it poked away by Jack Hoops. Now Hoops trying to lead the charge downfield. Gets a centering pass down, but again a little too far. And there's Jordan Bly, as he's been all half, booting it back to midfield. Now Tigers regroup. Back to Hoops. Hoops working up the right side, trying to get around the defender. He kicks it up in the air. Is it going to stay in? No. Out of bounds. South Tama with a throw in. Papakey sends it downfield. Tigers just kind of watch it, and racing in there for South Tama was number 8, Jose Ochoa. And it goes off of Grinnell, and South Tama plays it in. Quickly throwing the ball in. Hoops battles Cruikshank for it. Cruikshank wins that one. Has control. Hoops kind of watching him closely. Ball back to midcourt now. Trojans, a long centering pass down, trying to get something in. Knocked away by Torres. Sophomore defender staying busy in this first half. And there's an interception by the Grinnell Tigers. Will Dalby Albright. Back, Cruikshank steals it from him. Now Billy Lopato checking Garcia Martinez up in the air now. And Dalby Albright trying to get down. Oh, just missed a header. Eddie Garcia trying to head the ball in the open goal. Jack Dalby Albright came up to secure it. And again, by just about a half a step, Dalby Albright wins that battle and catches the ball, denies the header. Garcia Martinez knocks it down. Over now to Hoops. Hoops back now to Torres. Garcia Martinez knocks it away. He's trying to get a centering shot, and he's going to load up that big left foot. Here it comes. Shot on goal, goes wide. You can see he's trying to wind around and get that big left foot ready to go, and just kicked it wide. Substitution now in for the Tigers. Kieran Jones comes in, replacing Billy Lopato. And Jack Dalby Albright, the senior, will kick it out. 8.5 minutes left to go here, first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Unofficially, I have the Grinnell Tigers with 6 shots on goal and South Tama with 2. Of course, those numbers are very unofficial. South Tama again continuing to keep the pressure on the Tiger defense. The ball's been on the Tiger end for the majority of the half. That time Tigers get it across the midfield, but out of bounds, and South Tama will play that in. I couldn't tell what South Tama did, but like as I said, the first 3 or 4 minutes, the ball was constantly down to South Tama's end. Now for the last 15 or 20, it's been constantly down the Tigers' end for the most part. And here it is again, South Tama on the attack in the Tiger end. Garcia Martinez trying to get some play. Gets that arm extended just a little bit, but Jack Hoop says, nope, I got it. Gets around, and here we go. Hoops gets around Cervantes, and big collision, get knocked down, and that is a foul. And South Tama will play it in. Good sportsmanship. He helped him up. He knew it. Didn't mean to, inadvertent, but they collided, and he helps him up, and we play on. A long pass down to the center, knocked down by the Tigers, and over now to Davenport. Davenport trying to chase it back, gets it back out to Cruikshank. Cruikshank trying to center it, knocked away by one of the Tiger defenders. There's Oswaldo Gomez out there for the Tigers. Now Papaki sends it down. And we got a Tiger down here, but play goes on. There goes Hoops. He's coming down field, and the pass down to the sideline goes out of bounds. Now we're going to have a stoppage of play. As we got a Tiger hobbling here. Looks like he rolled an ankle. Can't see who the number is, but we do have a substitute ready to go in. Peter Simpson ready to check in for the injured Tiger soccer player. Looks like that might be number 11, Braden Graff. Yep, number 11, Braden Graff with the injured wheel. Kelly Rose out there, the athletic trainer for the Tigers. Walking off on his own power, though, does have a little bit of a limp, but get that checked out, and hopefully he's okay and can return to action. Peter Simpson now in for him, and here we go. 6 minutes left to go here, first half. South Tama kicks it in that time. Over everybody's head. Knocked down by the Tigers. Brody Pettig tries to get the ball back. Away from Balderas. Goes out of bounds off of Pettig, and let's see. Yeah, there we go. They pointed towards Grinnell. South Tama took the ball. Here we go now. Boots it up and out of bounds. Kieran Jones was trying to get it, some spin on it to his teammates streaking downfield, but instead got under it. Went out of bounds. South Tama plays it in. Throw in for the Trojans. Gets past everybody, almost down to the wall, and cleared out of the zone by Julio Parmley. Chasing it down now for the Tigers. That's number 13, Oswaldo Gomez. Knocked away by South Tama. Over now to Garcia Martinez. Back now to Garcia. Here comes Davenport streaking on the side and poked away nicely by Parmley. Boy, you can tell they really want to set up number 3, Lance Davenport, for the Trojans. He streaking down the court. Here comes Martinez trying to wind up that big left leg. Here he goes, and deflected that time. And Dalby Albright had a dive for it. Was tipped by a Tiger defender near the goal, but he scoops it up. Was not on goal, but you want to scoop that ball up anyway. And Dalby Albright kicks it out to midfield. Oswaldo Gomez, only Tiger forward down there against 3 defenders. Here comes Hoops, now trying to get control of it. Poked away by Garcia Martinez, and here comes the Trojans on the attack once again. Centering now down, passed down a little long, scooped up by Dalby Albright. Trying to get Garcia streaking down the middle, just a little long. And Dalby Albright scoops it up. Throws it in now quickly, knocked down by Pedig. We're now to McFarland. No, correction. Jeff Seek in there. Now, Hoops trying to streak it away. Gets it knocked away by South Tama. Here comes Davenport. Headed out of there by the Tigers. Davenport trying to get control. Tries to get it back to the center. And controlled by Balderas. Balderas now has the ball back. Over now to Guillermo Martinez. Garcia Martinez, rather. Ball goes off a Tiger defender out of bounds. And South Tama will throw it in. Cruikshank set to throw it in to Garcia Martinez. Garcia Martinez with a big left boot. Tries to get it down. Knocked out of there by Brody Pedig. He clears it out. Papaki way down. Defender in the offensive end. Blocks the Tiger defender. A centering pass down. And Dalby Albright has to run up and grab it. South Tama fans want a little hold on that player streaking down there. Nothing called. We play on. Balderas now boots it up. Over in the corner to Jose Ochoa. Goes out of bounds, and who are they pointing towards? South Tama throws it in. 3 minutes left to go here. Just under 3 minutes left to go first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. High school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Throwing now by South Tama right back at him in the corner, trying to get it centered. Gets it up in the air and over the goal, out of bounds. Tigers will play it in. Substitution for the Tigers back in the game is number 14, Bo Blanchard. Coming out is number 8, Nolan McFarland. Dalby Albright kicks it in, almost to midfield, headed down nicely by Garcia Martinez. Controlled by the Tigers momentarily. Now out to Beck, or rather Brooks, rather. Or Jack Hoops, rather. There we go. I'll get it. Third time's a charm. Now Martinez trying to hit a centering pass down to his teammate. That was Ala Martinez. Tigers knock it away. Still, the ball is... Tigers are having a hard time getting out of their end of the field. And Tigers get a throw in. Streaking down court. And let's see. Oh, we had a ball come out on the field. So they stop the play. And Tigers, I believe, will get another throw in here. Let's see. Yep, Tigers going to throw it in. Looking for an opening and throws it way downfield to get over to everybody. Down to the Tiger defender. Now the goalie Bly has to retreat. And he tries to get up over his head on a shot. And it goes high and wide. Misses. Good opportunity there for the Tigers. Couldn't quite connect on it. And South Tama will kick it in as we come up on 1 minute left to go. Under a minute now left to go this first half. No score. South Tama is set to kick it in. Big old foot. Boosted out towards midfield. Off of South Tama, looks like. Let's see. Nope, off of Grinnell, they say. South Tama to play it in. Cruikshank has it for the Trojans. Trying to survey the defense. Now gets it over the far side There's Garcia Martinez going down field with it. Going through people. Getting the ball centered out now towards the center. Trying to hit his teammate Martinez, but it was blocked away by the Tigers. Davenport in there. And a shot right on goal. Knocked down by Dalby Albright. And then picked up by Dalby Albright. So there's a shot on goal. Nice, hard, pretty good shot there. Good save by Dalby Albright. He boots it up in the air. Way up in the air high. Comes down, bounces way high. South Tama to head it, and that'll do it. That is the end of the first half. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. As we tell you, you're watching Tiger Boys High School Soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyiceGrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, the Dairy Barn, Sarah Smith for House, and also our Grinnell Tiger Boosters. Chris?
All right, here at halftime, no score between Grinnell and South Tama, high school boys soccer. Again, nursing first half, very physical contest. And the first, as I said, 4 to 5 minutes, maybe a little more. The ball was consistently down to South Tama's end. Tigers on the offensive. Boy, pretty much the last, I'd say, then for a while it was kind of in the middle. Then the last probably 20 or so minutes, it was all down to the Tigers, and South Tama really on the offensive. Tigers could not seem to get it cleared. And I have unofficially shots on goal, 6 for Grinnell and 3 for South Tama. So that'll have to change. Good saves that time in goal by Jordan Bly for the South Tama Trojans. And we'll see what shakes for the second and what adjustments that both coaches make. Halftime here at the TT Crane Field, high school boys soccer. No score between Grinnell and South Tama as high school boys soccer continues on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is also brought to you by the Dairy Barn and Sarah Smith for House.
All right, they got 40 minutes up on the clock. We are set to go. Tigers will play it in. Jack Hoops, freshman defender, midfielder, set to play it in for the Tigers.
And I did forget that our halves are brought to us by Brent Nickel State Farm.
All right. Tigers get the ball, cleared down field, knocked away by Cruikshank. Taken back by the Tigers. Off a shoulder there. The Tigers in play. Now South Tama with a play. Kendall Balderas now fighting it out. Here comes the Tigers on the attack. Streaking down the sideline, Kieran Jones trying to get it. Goes out of bounds. And let's see. South Tama will throw it in. Back now to midfield. Tiger defenders there. South Tama playing it around, trying to swing it over. Back to Cruikshank, and they'll reset. Tigers try to close in, controlled by the Trojans. Over now to Garcia Martinez, who had a busy half. He centers it down to Alan Martinez. Martinez has control, stops. Still has a shot at it, gets knocked down. Let's see. No whistle. Did they blow it?
Yeah, I think they did.
Okay. Yep. Parker Custer, head coach of the Tigers, does not like to call. And that looks like that. They're going to call a penalty kick here. Just outside the box. So, no, it's just me. Just outside the box. And here we go. Golden opportunity now for the Trojans to get one here. And the referee makes sure everybody's set. Tigers have their wall in front, waiting for the whistle, and here we go. Here's the kick. And knocked in there, knocked down by Jack Dalby Albright. And on the rebound, had to quickly scoop it up, but he did so. South Tama was denied. Great play by Dalby Albright on a chance for the Trojans to score there. Now Tigers quickly downfield. Oswaldo Gomez falls down. Cruikshank has it. Gomez now trying to kick it away. And Cruikshank were battling. Let's see which way they're going. Nope, they're pointing towards Grinnell, they're saying. South Tama coach is saying his ball, but he didn't have a yellow shirt on, so his call doesn't count. Tigers played him, and now South Tama quickly gets out to midfield. Balderas trying to knock it down, trying to advance it. Now booted out of there by the Tigers. Off the side of the foot, out of bounds. South Tama will throw it in. Booted up in the air by the Tigers. Header attempt by the Tigers, not good. Papaki there for the South Tama trying to get it going. And stolen by Garcia Martinez. He brings the ball down. Tries to get the ball down to one of his teammates streaking downfield. Denied by the Tigers. Now over to the near side. That's Amari Chavez with the ball, number 6, I believe. And now taken away by the Tigers. Trying to get to the side to go upfield, but too far, out of bounds. South Tama throws it in. Chavez tries to throw it in now to Balderas. And Davenport starts the half on the sideline for the Trojans. I was looking for him out there. I didn't see him, but he is on the bench for South Tama at this point. Don't know if he has an injury or what's going on, but we play on. Jack Dolby Albright boots it out of there to midfield. Headed down by Papakey. Kind of shakes his head on that one. That was a high one. He's like, you might be seeing a couple, 3 different soccer balls on that one. That was a high boot, and he really got popped pretty good. Ball goes off, out of bounds. Tigers play it in. Hoops trying to get upfield against Trojan defense, which has been there all game long. Balderas pestering Hoops, and Hoops trying to get it around and couldn't do it. Out of bounds. South Tama throws it in quickly downfield for the Trojans. Over now to Chavez. Chavez back to the middle to Garcia Martinez. Cruikshank now heads it back towards Papakey, gets it up in the air. Now chasing it is the Grinnell. Cruikshank wins that battle. Over now to Galvez. Galvez over to Chavez. Knocked away by Cervantes. Just kind of bouncing it back and forth. Here comes Garcia Martinez. He boots it around off of Alan Martinez's head. Now picked up by the Tigers, but knocked away by Chavez. Chavez over now to Galvez, who gets it over to Balderas. Balderas trying to maneuver around. The Tiger defender couldn't do it. Gets pushed back. Retrieves the ball. Now boots it ahead to his teammates streaking downfield rather. Goes out of bounds. South Tama throws it in. 34.5 minutes left to go in the match. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. South Tama again keeping the pressure on. Hoops took the ball off ahead, but keeps it going, gets it into Tiger territory.
It is more his nose.
Yeah. Took a shot right to the face. And let's see. South Tama plays it in, but quickly intercepted by Grinnell. Hoops now trying to get a run out. Now gets it over to the Tiger defender and just a little far. Nice try that time by Rory Brownell, trying to hit Kieran Jones. Just a little too far. Out of bounds, South Tama plays it in. Brownell tries it. Now a centering pass by the Trojans over to Garcia Martinez. He gets it down court to Chavez. Chavez trying to maneuver back around, gets it towards the center, knocked down by Grinnell. Back in the center of play, but right to Alan Martinez. Martinez now tries to get it over to Balderas. Balderas waited on it, but Tigers defenders got there and booted it out to midfield, but now taken back by Garcia Martinez. He boots it with that left foot around, but taken away by the Tigers. Gets it past Martinez, out of bounds though, and South Tama will throw it in. Braden Graff's kick just a little long there. Cruikshank throws it in, over to Garcia Martinez. Now down to Amari Chavez. Chavez over to Diego Galvez, but it goes out of bounds. South Tama throws it in. Chavez quickly trying to throw it in. Trojans trying to go quickly, not letting the Tigers set up. Martinez gets past the Tiger defender, tries a centering pass, just misses Balderas. Kendall Balderas was streaking down the middle, just missed the ball. Now back to the center. Here comes Galvez. He boots it up in the air, but right to Jack Dolby Albright, who snags it, and will have a goal kick. There goes Dolby Albright booting it up into midfield. Papakey again heads it back. Over now to Mary Chavez. Chavez out of Cruikshank. And up in the air it goes. Now Hoops has it for the Tigers, trying to get control, get it back up, make a run upfield himself. Here comes Hoops. Boots it out ahead, trying to hit Nolan McFarland. McFarland couldn't catch up to it, out of bounds. South Tama throws it in. 32 minutes left to go here in the match. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. Now battling for it is Brownell. Back now to Seek. Over to Brownell. 2 Trojan defenders on him. Brownell slams into one, tries to get the ball, and he gets dumped for his trouble. Ends up on his backside. And now what do we got? A whistle here. Let's see. Oh, we got a substitution. Referee telling the player to go out. I don't know if it's blood on the uniform or what. But coming out is number 8. That's Nolan McFarland. And in for him, number 17, Will Dalby Albright.
He has a little pain, it looks like.
Yep. And Martinez now gets it over to Chavez. Chavez trying to get it back to the center, but knocked down nicely by Braden Graff. Graff sending him down to the Tiger zone. And gets booted out of bounds by South Tama. Jesus Cervantes kicks it out. Tigers will throw it in. Jack Hoops, freshman midfielder, throws the ball in deep, trying to get a header going. Ball's loose in front of the net and kicked out of there. An attempt by Tigers, not there. Oh, nice pass. Kendall Balderas had his teammate Alan Martinez streaking downfield. And if not for Brody Pettig knocking that one down, he would have had a one-on-one opportunity to score a goal against Jack W. Albright. Garcia Martinez gets the ball tipped away. Now back to Cruikshank. Now over to Cervantes. Cervantes over to Papakey. Now over to Garcia on the far side. Garcia battling Kieran Jones, and it goes out of bounds. And off of Tigers, Grinnell plays it in. And the ball's going to be wrestled around there. There's the Tigers vying for it. Now South Tama has control. Back to Garcia Martinez. Over now to the Tigers. Knocked down by Grinnell. Now back to South Tama. Knocked down by Grinnell. A little battle going on. And the Tigers just boot the ball deep out of bounds. South Tama will throw it in. Lots of arms and shoulders and pushing going on.
Yeah,
they're letting it go. So that's just like in basketball. Some referees call it very, very tight. Others let it go, and you got to be ready for it. There's a shot on goal that time from about 30 yards out by South Tama. Couldn't see the number on that, but it went well high over the net and out of bounds, and Tigers will have a goal kick. There's number 10, Alan Martinez, trying that attempt on goal, but it was high over the net, out of bounds. Dalby Albright to kick it in. Here it comes to the near side. Headed down nicely by Chavez, but back to the Tigers. Tigers now have control. Up over now to Hoops. Hoops being challenged by some Trojan defenders. Now Hoops gets it ahead. Now overhead for the Tigers on the attack. They got a 3-on-1. Here comes Hoops to the shot on the goal. Oh, knocked away by Bly. Rory Brownell had a good shot, and Bly gets a paw on it, knocks it away, and then scoops it up for a nice save for the Trojans. One of the few times Tigers have gotten loose for a goal, and Jordan Bly there to knock it down. Now the Tigers quickly back down their end, and the ball goes out of bounds off Grinnell. A couple players hit the deck. No harm, no foul. We get up and play on. South Tama throws it in. Balderas trying to work it over now to the center of the field, intercepted by Grinnell. And intercepted back by South Tama. Diego Galvez with a shot. Now he has Balderas on the side, and just wound up, and Balderas thought he had a shot, and it went wide, but he looked around. Who was behind me? It was number 20, Brody Pettig. And let's see, we have a substitute in for South Tama. Number 3, Timo Mobley, or rather, check that, Lance Davenport coming in now for the Trojans. And he will replace, looks like, number 8, Jose Ochoa. 27 minutes left to go in the match. No score between Grinnell and South Tama on high school boys soccer on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Chris Jr., Dan Walker with you on this beautiful Monday night. Glad to have you with us.
1,000% better than last Tuesday.
Or more. Corner kick now for the Trojans. Here we go. Up in the air. Trying to get a header over everybody. Ball's up in the air for a moment. Out to Cruikshank. Cruikshank tries a shot. Tries to spin it in. And it goes wide left of goal. Tigers will play it in. As Bob Euchre would say, just a little outside. I'm dating myself with that one. So. Dalby Albright plays it in. Uh-oh, we got a breakaway here. Martinez now trying to center, gets it up and over, and tries to get up in that corner. Again, a little high and wide, out of bounds. That does count as a shot on goal. Tigers still lead that department. I have unofficially 7-4 now. Shots on goal, Grinnell 7, South Tama 4. And Dalby Albright, Jack Dalby Albright, the goalie, kicks it in. And now knocked down by Will Dalby Albright to his brother. Taken away quickly, though, by Mary Chavez. Chavez now battles Garcia Martinez. Centering pass down, but a little too far. Papaki tried to poke it through the defender. Found a seeing eye ball, a ground field through the infield. Got past 3 or 4 defenders, but just a little too far for his teammate, and Grinnell scoops it up. Dalby Albright boots it out to midfield. Now the Tigers on the attack. Here they come. Will Dalby Albright gets it booted away, though, by South Tama. Brody Petty heads it out of bounds, and South Tama will throw it in. Cruikshank quickly gets the ball in to Garcia Martinez. Garcia Martinez now battling with Will Dalby Albright. He gets dumped down. And let's see. Tiger ball. Jack Hoops throws it in deep. Tries to get another deep, and he throws it a little too far. And the goalie scoops it up, Jordan Bly. What if you can score a goal off a throw-in? Now what? We have a big whistle. Not sure what happened there. It was called by the official on the far side.
I don't think Rory's quite appreciating the continuous rubbing that's going on. So we give a little extra rub back.
I see. And here we go. Back in play. Well, South Tama is clearly, very physical, and that's their style of play. Nothing illegal about it or anything. If, they're letting it go, so they're taking advantage of it. Davenport now in a battle with the Tigers there. That was Kieran Jones. And they do say it was Grinnell ball. Davenport and Jones battling there. Now Tigers trying to get it back to the center. Over now around Garcia Martinez. Now Hoops working his way past defenders. Now a centering pass down to, and his teammate wasn't breaking. Trying to hit Will Dalby Albright. A little too far, Jordan Bly. Scoops it up. And Pettig heads it away now. Over now to Torres. Torres heads it back now to Hoops, and here comes the Tigers on the attack. Hoops gets around a defender over the middle, but knocked down by Garcia Martinez. Chasing it down is Alan Martinez for South Tama. Gets the ball in. Quickly, South Tama throws it in. Over now to Chavez. Chavez tries to center, but knocked away by Grinnell. And knocked down by Chavez. Back to the center, and let's see.
I think he had a foot on the line when he stepped.
Yep. Official blew the whistle. And Tigers will play it in. Yep. Dead ball out of bounds there, so Tigers throw it in. 22.5 minutes left to go in the match. No score between Grinnell and South Tama. And the ball goes off of Kieran Jones. Gets past him, back now to the South Tama end. Kick right off the side of the shoulder there. No worse for the words of Tiger. Now stepping in is Papaki. He takes it away from the Tiger defender. Now over to Martinez. Martinez trying to get it down. Tries a shot. Scooped up by Jack Dalby Albright. And going to have a goal kick. Dalby Albright boots it way up in the air. Knocking it down is Papaki. Over now to Garcia Martinez. Back across the middle, knocked away by the Tigers. Now Davenport with it. Gets it loose, trying to battle Hoops over there for it, goes out of bounds, and let's see. They pointed towards South Tama. Their ball. Quickly, Trojans throw it in. Garcia Martinez trying to maneuver around defenders. Over now to Alan Martinez. Back to Alan Martinez in the center of the field. Tries a shot. A little too high. Over the goal, out of bounds, and Tigers will play it in. No score here in this match between Grinnell and South Tama. Here on a beautiful Monday night at TT Crane Field. Tiger Sports Live Stream will be back here tomorrow night as the girls get their turn. They host Dallas Center Grimes in a soccer match. Take the air about 5:20. First kick about 5:30. High school Tiger Soccer on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Tigers now with a breakaway. Dalby Albright on the loose, but Cruikshank pokes it ahead. Now he's messing with it. He's trying to get it back here. And he finally gets it cleared out of the zone. Intercepted by Chavez. Chavez back to the middle, but it's taken away by Grinnell. Now back over to control of South Tama. Over now to Davenport. Poked away by Grinnell. Now Grinnell on the offense. Here comes Hoops. Downfield, and he just gets a little too far again. A race for the ball, and the goalie wins it. So Tigers will get a throw in. Tigers get a play in. And South Tama getting a chance to set up. Let's see here. Now the official blew the whistle, stopped it again. Let's see. Nope, he got a yellow card. South Tama coach got a yellow card. Official's explaining his side of things. I didn't catch all, but the official said, I'm right down there by it. You're way up here. I saw it. That's what it's going to be. And he did get a yellow card for that, so I know in soccer decorum that means you have to watch. It's kind of like a warning. The next one could be worse. All right. After all that, Grinnell set to put it in play. There's a kick into the center. Now a shot on goal by Grinnell. Bounces around a couple players. Not a lot of velocity on the attempt, but kind of sneaked its way past the first row. We got deflected out of bounds off of South Tama, so Tigers will play it in again. Long throwing out to the center. Ooh, a header shot. Grinnell had a shot at it. Gets past him. Over on the far side. There's Davenport wrestling with it. Out of bounds off Davenport. Tigers quickly throw it in. Headed out of there by South Tama. Back to Grinnell. Winds up, gets a shot at it. Blocked by South Tama. And cleared out of there by South Tama. Pedig tries to head it back. But South Tama's right there. Here comes South Tama. Back and forth goes the ball. Now up ahead to Brownell. Brownell trying to get control of it. Over now to Garcia Martinez. Garcia Martinez in the center. Loops around to Alan Martinez. Over now to Davenport. Davenport with the ball. Over now to Kendall Baldrus. Baldrus on the far side. Back in the center to Garcia Martinez. He tries a long shot. Knocked away by Pedig. Back to the center of the field. And let's see. We have official called a foul on Grinnell. All right. Said he pointed up a long time. He waited quite a while to point it, but he finally pointed it at said foul on Grinnell, and South Tama will play it in. 18 minutes left to go here in the match. No score between Grinnell and South Tama.
That is a kick there.
Garcia Martinez, that big left foot, puts it about 50 yards, 10 yards out of bounds. The Tigers will play it in. He's a big player, and he has a big left leg. He likes to wind up and let that thing rip. Does have some zip on it when he kicks it, too. Hoops with the ball now. Tigers trying to wrestle it away. Out of bounds off Grinnell. South Tama plays it in. Cruikshank throws it in for the Trojans. Over now to Garcia Martinez. Martinez now. Hustling after with Hoops. Hoops wins the battle. Oh, taken away that time. Almost taken away by South Tama. Grinnell couldn't get it away, and South Tama throws it in. Cruikshank set to throw it in for the Trojans. And Papaki tips it up in the air, headed down by Pedig. Over now to Hoops. Hoops to the center. And Papaki pushes in and goes out of bounds off South Tama. Tigers quickly trying to grab the ball and throw it in. Papaki heads it up in the air, out of bounds, off of Chavez, and Tigers will throw it in again. Throws in downfield. Tigers trying to get a quick goal kick, but he kind of mishit it. Knew it right away, put his hands on his head. Had a shot at it, but went wide right, out of bounds, and South Tama will play it in. And they have a goal kick coming up here. Ooh, kind of a missed kick there, but bounces up in the air, and South Tama goes to clear it off the head of a Trojan defender. Over now to Baldrus. Baldrus working on trying to find Davenport, but Hoops knocks it down. Hoops in a battle with Baldrus, and it's out of bounds. Let's see. They point towards Grinnell. No, now they're saying. Let's see. Are they saying that? Yeah, they said it went off of Grinnell, so South Tama had the throw in. So they get that corrected, and South Tama plays it in. Garcia Martinez now battling around, and he goes out of bounds, and now they say it's Grinnell ball. Hoops with a throw in deep downfield, headed out of there by Jesus Cervantes. Right out of bounds, though, and Tigers will throw it in once again. Jack Hoops now retrieves it. Walking back here to the far sideline. And he's set to throw it in. Hoops throws it in deep. Headed out there by Papaki. And let's see. Is South Tama going to be able to save it? No. Goes out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick for the Tigers. Oh, pardon me. Not a corner kick. He's going to throw it in. All right. Tries to center it, knocked away by South Tama, who does have a height advantage most across the board. Now the pass is up in the air and running downfield quickly is South Tama. And Grinnell boots it back down to the goalkeeper, Jack Dolby Albright. Brody Pedig does that. That was Alan Martinez trying to hustle down for the Trojans. Couldn't quite get there. Now up to Hoops. Hoops gets around one defender. Here comes Garcia Martinez. Hoops from behind has a poke through, had a shot, chance for a shot. Let's see. What do we got? They blew the whistle. Were we offside, maybe?
No, I was looking in the sun. I was having a hard time following the ball.
Yeah,
here.
I couldn't see it. But they called a foul or a violation on Grinnell, so no shot on goal. South Tama plays it in. Papaki kicks it deep. Knocked down by the Tigers. Missed on, though. Alan Martinez tries to get it for the Trojans. He boots it up in the air. Tigers trying to control. They knock it down. Getting it through Cervantes and goes out of bounds. And let's see. Tiger ball. Tigers quickly throw it in. Tries to head it over there, but scooped up by Jordan Blythe, the Trojan goalkeeper. And now back out to near midfield. South Tama on the attack. Chavez denied that time by the Tiger defense. That's number 11, Braden Graff. Will Dolby Albright tries to get back in the center. Cruikshank for the Trojans gets it back. Over now to Martinez. Martinez over to Baldrus. Back to Martinez. Over now to the center, taken away by the Tigers, but quickly taken back by Cervantes for South Tama. Over now to Martinez. Martinez tries a long shot. And up and over the goalie. Martinez puts it up and in. Dolby Albright got a piece on it, got a finger on it, but not enough. And it goes in the goal. And South Tama in the 68th minute of the match scores a goal. And that was, I believe it's Alan Martinez with the goal, number 10. And 12:45 left to go. Still time for the Tigers to get back in this one. And here we go. Tiger Boys on the offensive. Brownell taken right now by South Tama. Streaking downfield. That time was number 8 for South Tama. Jose Ochoa trying to sneak in behind the Tiger defense. Braden Graff says, no, I don't think so. Pedig now to throw it in for the Tigers. He gets it in. To Graff. Graff kicks it over and out of bounds. South Tama throws it in once again. South Tama set to throw it in. Alan Martinez over now to Garcia Martinez. Knocked away by Pedig. Over now to Balderas. He tries to head it down, but quickly there is Torres for the Tigers. Trying to work it around. Torres fighting and scrapping. Gets the ball over to the center. Now Tigers in control. Over now to the far side, just out of the reach of Rory Brownell. Just missed him. Again, a little bit long, and South Tama will throw it in. 11 and a half minutes left to go in the match. Tigers now on the steal, though, by Jack Hoops, but knocked away by Garcia Martinez. Cruikshank also knocking that away. Cruikshank knocks it off a Tiger there. Ball still in play. South Tama tries to center, but now back over by Jack Hoops. Jack Hoops in the center trying to work around 3 Trojan defenders. Cervantes tries to clear it, gets knocked down by Grinnell. Back now to Hoops. We'll start the attack again. Hoops gets around 1 defender, working down the center, tries to go to the left side, but knocked away by South Tama. Rory Brownell in a battle over there. Now back over to the Tigers, trying to get around the defenders, and kicked away by Papaki. Now a long pass down, headed back out by the Trojans, headed up in the air by the Trojans, knocked down by the Trojans, and now we have a whistle. Papaki and somebody collided. That's Jeff Seek. Gets up holding his arm a bit, but appears to be no worse for wear. And Jack Hoops will have a free kick to play in. About the 25 or so, 30-yard line. There's Hoops' kick up in the air, tries to head it in. Oh, and just wide. Jordan Bly came out of the net trying to intercept it, but the header attempt went just wide. And Trojan fans are hollering for ball boy there, but near miss opportunity for the Tigers there. South Tama dodges it, and they will kick it in. That was nicely set up. They let him just perfectly. He jumped, timed the jump right, just couldn't quite get around it to get it more towards the center of the net. Tigers now much more aggressive in the last couple of minutes, having a couple shots on goal. Ball goes out of bounds off South Tama. Grinnell to throw it in. And let's see. Jack Hoops will now throw it in for Grinnell. There comes Hoops. He throws it in deep. Headed away by South Tama. Tried another header by the Tigers, looks like, and goes past the end line out of bounds. I believe the same is off Grinnell. Yes, so South Tama will kick it in. 8:55 left to go here in the match. South Tama leads 1-0 on a goal by Alan Martinez in the 68th minute of the match. Match is 80 minutes long. And the Tigers trying to get the ball cleared. Now they do, back up into the Tiger zone. Cruikshank heads it back out. Taken down by Jose Ochoa. Ochoa now battling with Martinez. And Torres boots it away for Grinnell. Now Garcia punts it way downfield. Chasing it down is Lance Davenport. Davenport tries to get around. It's knocked away by the Tigers. Here comes Balderas, rather. Out of bounds. Let's see. No, still in play. Battling for it now. And it gets back towards midfield. Brownell trying to chase it down. He goes out of bounds. Tigers will play it in. Brownell quickly trying to get it in. He gets it into the center of the field. Tigers trying to attack before Trojans get set up. Over now to Brownell. Brownell surveying the field, kicks it back to the center, but knocked away by Garcia Martinez. Knocked down by Torres. Over now to Hoops. Hoops steps around the defender. Back now to Jeff Seek. Seek tries to play it into Hoops. Hoops still with the ball, but knocked away by Cruikshank. Knocked down by Seek. Back to the center, tries to tip it to himself, but handled down by Garcia Martinez. Here come the Trojans on a run out. He got Balderas on a run out. He has control of the ball. He tries a boot. Nice slide stop that time by number 7 for Grinnell. It's Julio Parmley slid down and blocked that attempt. And that was a nice job by that Tiger defender there. Save a potential goal. 7 minutes left to go in this match now. South Tama leads Grinnell 1-0. On high school soccer, high school boys soccer, the Tiger Sports live stream network. Looks like we're going to get a corner kick here by the Trojans. That's number 12, Eddie Garcia, going to corner it in. Here he comes. Ball's up in the air. Headed in by South Tama. Nope, off the head behind him. But Cruikshank saves it for the Trojans. Tries to center it. Gets it in the center. Off a Trojan defender's head. Bounced around. And a shot on goal. Gets it in. Boy, lots of pinballing around, and the shot on goal, again, that was Alan Martinez, I believe. Just knifes it in there, right in the far left corner, past Dalby Albright. And they get a goal at the 74th minute to make it 2-0 South Tama. Now the Tigers looking to play it in. Get the ball to the center. Rory Brownell now kicks it back to Jack Hoops. Jack now over back to his teammates. Seek over now to Hoops. Being hounded by 2 Trojan defenders. And Grinnell can't control it. Goes out of bounds. South Tama plays it in. Thrown by Diego Galvez. Knocked up by Hoops. Dalby Albright trying to center him. Gets past Brody Pettig. Here comes Dalby Albright. He jumps and scoops on it. Before the Trojan player, Jose Ochoa, could close in on it. And Dalby Albright will boot it away. Nice boot out to midfield. Cruikshank knocks it down. Over now to Tigers. Over to Dalby Albright trying to get it back to, but Papaki knocks it up and out of bounds. Tigers will throw it in. Will Dalby Albright set to throw it in. Nope, gives it over to Jack Hoops. Jack Hoops now set to throw it in for the Tigers. Hoops trying to hit down to Seek. Surrounded by Trojans. Booted out of there by South Tama. Back towards midfield. Headed out by South Tama. Controlled down by the Trojans. Guillermo Garcia Martinez, who's had a busy game tonight. Gets the ball spun away. And South Tama still somewhat in control. Now the Tigers get it back. Dalby Albright back over now to Braden Graff. And trying to center, goes out of bounds. Off of South Tama. That was off Diego Galvez. And Grinnell will play it in. Quickly throwing the ball in now to number 13 for Grinnell. That's Oswaldo Gomez. Gomez battling in the middle with Alan Martinez. Martinez gets it out to the center past the sliding defender. And now Trojans right behind the attack. Martinez boots it down, trying to get it down there to Ochoa. Ochoa had a shot, but again, Jack Dalby Albright, senior goalkeeper, snags it before Ochoa could get a hold of it and plays it in. Again, South Tama being very aggressive. And now we have a substitution with 4:20 left to play. Coming in for the Trojans, that's number 1, Andres Lugo. And coming out is number 8, Jose Ochoa. Andres Lugo in now for the Trojans. South Tama trying to play it in. Goes out of bounds off of South Tama. Braden Graff throws it in. Bounces around a little bit. Lugo centers it. Gets it over now to Jeff Seek. Seek trying to center it down for Tiger player. His teammate, a little bit long. Kicked away by Bly. Over now to Seek. Back now to Oswaldo Gomez. And Gomez knocks it down off the clearing attempt by Cervantes. Ball bounces up in the air. And taken away by Grinnell. Nicely done there. Tigers kick it back. Up in the air now, trying to get an attack attempt, but there's Cruikshank to head the ball back out of the zone. Back out to midfield. Tigers maintain control. Will start their attack again. Jack Hoops battling over there with Braden Davenport. And we have a substitution. Nolan McFarland and Bo Blanchard come in. And we have Will Dalby Albright coming out, and also number 4, Kieran Jones coming out for the Tigers. 2:55 left to go here in the match. South Tama leads 2-0. Tigers trying to get a goal here the last couple of minutes. There's a long strike across the center of the field, knocked down by Lugo, controlled by the Tigers. Lugo battling the Tiger for it, but then Cruikshank just clears out of the zone. Goes out of bounds. Tigers throw it in quickly back into the middle to Seek. Knocked away by Garcia Martinez. Controlled by Brody Pedig. Pedig loses it to Lugo. And Lugo takes a tumble now over to Kendall Balderas. Balderas trying to get a shot down. Gets it poked away by the Tigers. Now back over to Jack Hoops. Hoops gets knocked down. So Balderas, we play on. And let's see. Martinez gets the ball deflected. His big left-footed boot gets deflected out of bounds, goes wide, and Tigers will get a goal kick from the goalie end zone. 1:52 and counting. Tiger fans wanted a little push down there on Jack Hoops there at midfield, but no call. So on we play. Looks like we have a substitution waiting for the Tigers. Let's see. They're going to let him in. Let's see here. It's a corner kick now for the Trojans. Shot on goal, and it goes up and out of bounds. And it will be South Tama ball. Not sure why they're letting the substitutes in. The referee looked back and saw them there, but maybe they can't on this. It's at this end, I'm not sure. Anyway, South Tama plays in Papaki, tries to center it. Goes past a couple of Tiger heads and goes, well, no, not quite out. And then Balderas knocks it on the side. And no, we're still playing. Okay, I thought it went out of bounds, but they must have saved it in. Now it definitely goes out of bounds. And let's see here. They're still going, okay. And we are under a minute to play. Actually, 20 seconds left to play. And it goes out of bounds off Grinnell. South Tama will throw it in. And that is going to do it. Coming up on 15 seconds left. South Tama quickly throws it in. Played it by the Tigers now. Knocked down. Gomez with a big old left-footed boot. Try to get one last goal there in the last waning moments. Goes high and wide. And that will do it. That is the ball game, the match. South Tama wins it 2-0 over Grinnell. We'll take this break for our Tiger Sports Livestream Network supporters. You listen to Tiger Boys Soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before, or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
I'm Sarah Smith, and I'm excited to share that I am running for Iowa House District 53 in 2022. As a lifelong Iowan and a native of Grinnell, I know the district well, and I have a vested interest in its success. It has been a home to my family for generations, which is why I am eager to learn more from you and support our collective growth. So please follow me, ask me, join me. Visit sarahsmithforiowa.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, the Dairy Barn, and Sarah Smith for House.
2-0 South Tama gets the victory over the Tiger boys soccer team. They fall to 0-2 on the year. South Tama goes to 1-2 on the year. Our next broadcast on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is tomorrow night. As more soccer action for you. This time the girls take the stage again as they host the Dallas Center Grimes Phillies. They'll kick it at 5:30, or we'll hit the air about 5:20 here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. For Dan Walker, I'm Chris Junior. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for our sponsors helping us put this on the air. Final score once again. Grinnell goes down to South Tama. South Tama wins 2-0 in boys soccer on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.